high protein meals. Well, meal. So what we've got tonight is a high protein chicken pasta. Here we've got our green wise roasted garlic. We've got the high protein farfalle. Don't really know how to pronounce it, but high protein pasta, and then a garlic powder, and then some Italian seasoning. I've just got 2 things of water boiling. It's just going to be easier to boil my chicken. It doesn't mean that your chicken has to be bland, but boiling it honestly makes it a lot easier. And then there's 2 ways that you can cook it up as far as doing that. You do it, or I guess I should say cutting it up. But first you do that, and then from there, you can just either like literally cut it up. What's up, Amelia? But you can cut it up, or you could even put it like in an actual mixer and then shred it that way if you wanted it to be shredded chicken. But it looks like our water is getting close to being done. Ask me any sort of fitness questions, YouTube questions. I'm here to hang out with you guys tonight. If you are new to the live, double tap the screen. That is how you like it. Tonight we're going to be on here for about 30 minutes just to cook some stuff up. So we're going with about 3 to 4 days worth of our meals. We're going to go with about half of the box. That's actually pretty close. A little bit more there. We've got some music going. We're here just to hang out for about 30 minutes tonight. If you did not know, we are chasing 100K here on YouTube. We are currently at like 91,300 something, which is pretty freaking cool. And from there, we'll see what happens. These lives have been going well. This is my 3rd time going live. The first one I think had like 8K views. This last one had like 10K views. So figured I'd do something a little different tonight. I always enjoy cooking, and cooking doesn't have to be hard. Make it what you make it, and do what you do, eat what you like, and go from there. But we've got our chicken thawed out already. Being careful to touch that because I don't want to get salmonella. And then from there, we'll just let this cook up for a little bit. There are 2 brands of protein pasta. You've got Barilla, you've got another one, but Banza is a great protein pasta. It's from lentils, but if you cook it, the thing you have to make sure to do is to rinse it. My sink's right over here, which is why I'm pointing. But I've used it on the channel before. I have a bunch of high protein recipes on my channel. If you've not watched my long form content, go watch it after you're done with this, and help me out a little bit on the YouTube side. But tonight, what are you guys up to? Are you just in your room? Have you already eaten dinner? Are you cooking dinner with me? Are you having some dessert? Let me know. But tonight, we're gonna be roughly at like 30 grams of protein for this full meal. So if you're hopping into the live, what is up, everybody? We are cooking here tonight. We've got 2 pots of water boiling up right now. Drop a be well in the chat if you are being well tonight. Double tap the screen. If you are new, Reagan Wilson, what's up? I think this is the first time you've been in here. What's up, girl? We are cooking tonight. Make sure to tell your dad that he needs to get his protein in and tell him to give me 25 push-ups. All right, so we got our protein pasta cooking up right now in this moment. But yeah, Greenwise is a great brand. Mother has made chicken noodle soup. Hey, be well. D-Man, what's up? This is from Publix. If you do not have a Publix near you, I feel sorry for you because Publix is, as I like to call it, the promised land. And Greenwise, I'm pretty sure, is their brand. But literally 50 calories for this. You can't beat it. So pasta cooking up. This other water is taking forever, but we're just boiling the chicken, so it doesn't really take all that long to cook. What did everybody have for dinner? Let's see. Amelia said mother made chicken noodle soup. He ain't gonna do the push-ups. Yeah, you're probably right about that. D-Man, give me some push-ups if you're in here. Because I'm interested to know if you've gotten yours in today, and don't lie to me, because if so, you're fired. What is everybody's favorite dish in here? Like, in general. Honestly, I think one of my favorite meals is pizza. Nah, he ain't. That's funny. Guys, double tap the screen. It would help me out a lot. The promised land. Amen. What's everybody's... Okay, answer this question down below. Your favorite grocery store. Mine is Publix. They just make you feel like a king or a queen in there. And then also, you can't fire me. You don't know the control I have. And then, your favorite grocery store, and then your favorite meal. Right now, my favorite meal in general, we're not talking about anything high protein. I'm just talking about meals in general, is pizza. A margarita pizza, absolutely incredible. This water is taking forever. Come on now. We getting close. Dylan, you're cooked. Yeah, he is cooked, Amelia. Trust me. He is cooked. So we're not really gonna have to, actually, let me go ahead and go in with some salt. I did already salt the pasta water, so don't worry about that. But not that you necessarily need to salt the water for your chicken, but I just feel like it cooks it a little bit better. It could be Gelson's, or Gelson's? What is that? I've never heard of that. Daddy and a Caddy. That's a cool YouTube name. What's Gelson's? I've never heard of that before. If that's a grocery store, that is cool. And I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Anybody else ever heard of Gelson's? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Gelson's? Nah, Gelson sounds right to me. But yeah, high protein, literally, so let's see, in here, serving, I think is 17 grams of protein for 3.5 ounces of pasta. And then the chicken, obviously, you've got like probably anywhere between 25 to 35 grams of protein, depending on how much chicken you are putting in here. But this is like 3 days worth of a meal. So you guys, getting high protein meals in is not that hard. It's as hard as you make it. You know, you can meal prep this cold. If you like cold pasta, you could do a pasta salad. I'm not necessarily a pasta salad kind of a guy, but you can do this, pop it in the microwave at night, and you are good to go. Just did 25 push-ups for you. Let's go, D-Man. If you are in the chat right now, double tap and then give me a be well in the chat, and then also give me 25 push-ups if you are being well tonight. Luckily, this others is almost done, but what I was saying is, once you get your chicken cooked this way, it's really fast, it's really easy. There's 2 ways, again, you can just cut it up, and then always go in with some garlic, and then a little bit of Italiano seasoning and whatever kind of cheese you want. Publix and probably like Walmart and stuff, they have low-fat or no-fat cheese. That means it's just pure protein by that point. So literally, it's super easy to get high-protein meals. A little secret cheat code that I add to everything is Greek yogurt. I know that can sound a little weird, but what it's going to do with your pasta is make it super creamy. It's not like you get vanilla or strawberry. You just get regular plain Greek yogurt. And if you can get the Oikos, let me show you. If you can get the Oikos Pro brand, if I can find it, here it is. If you can get this one right here, 25 grams of protein. Now, obviously, that's for 3/4 of a cup, but yeah, be well. I can't do push-ups. You know what, Amelia? That's okay. Not everybody can do push-ups. It's the fact that you are being well that's more important. All right, we got our chicken water almost done. That sounds disgusting. But if you add a little bit of this, and then let me show you the no-fat cheese. It is awesome. Here we go. I would suggest you use a mozzarella, but this is what it looks like. Can you guys hear the music? I've got it in the background just a little bit. I don't want it to be too much. Let me skip the song and skip ahead. Because I want to bring the vibes to the chat, you know what I'm saying? All right, nobody else. Only one person said what their favorite... Oh, our water's boiling. All right, so we're going to put our chicken to boil. Then I've got my water over here on, so that way I can wash my hands after we're done, because I don't want to get sick, and I don't want to kill anybody with my infested chicken hands. But... what is everybody's favorite grocery store? I know that can be kind of a weird question, but honestly, I think what your favorite grocery store is, it says a lot about who you are as a person, you know? Do you like to be a little bit more fancy? Because if so, you're probably going to a Whole Foods. If you are maybe like, hey, I'm just on a budget, I need to go to Walmart. There's nothing wrong with that. I love Walmart. That's where we do most of our grocery shopping. Wash my hands. Get this chicken juice off of it, and we will continue on. Honestly, our protein pasta is coming close. Let me turn this down a little bit. Publix. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Raw chicken boosting immune system. You're right. Publix, I feel like, I don't know what it is, but like, at least the Publix near me that opened up here recently has a beach vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice and clean. I don't know, it gives off really good vibes, and so I love going there. Even if I don't really need to go, I make an excuse to go. They are very helpful, yes. Publix, unless we count Buc-ee's. Nah, I'd count that maybe as more of a convenience store. Please put whatever you find in your medicine cabinet in there that adds flavor. You know what? Let's see what I have in my medicine cabinet. Hang on. All right, we got a few different things to add some flavor. All right, We've got Jugo Superfood Gummies. These are actually incredible. ACV, that's apple cider vinegar. I know it sounds weird, but these actually taste really good. We've got Credelio. This is my dog's. I don't really know what it is. Oh, no, it's his flea medicine, so he probably needs it more than I do. And then we've got the chewable vitamin C tablets. You know what? I'm feeling a little off right now. I'll take one for you guys. We got some greens, and then we got some other greens as well. But pasta's cooking up. It is almost done. What is everybody's favorite type of pasta? And when I say that, what is your favorite shape? This is the farfalle. I don't know how to say it. Farfalle. Let's see. Oh, that might be done. We are getting close. Tortellini. Tortellini is gas. Chicken and dumpling from Cracker Barrel, duh. Then Trader Joe's. Or however you spell that is so good. I've never had that before. All right, we are getting close to done. Is the music too loud? Bow tie? Okay, so is this not bow tie pasta right here? Is that not a bow tie? Oh yeah. Pasta is done. Gotta drain it. And then the chicken is getting close to being done as well. So we've been on this stream for what, 11 minutes? What, Alan, invest? What? Oh! Owen Kindle. Oh, and you send the most random stuff, and I love it. All right, in here, we've got our chicken. Again, it's just boiled chicken. I'm not saying you have to eat the boiled chicken just by itself because it's going to taste like a piece of cardboard. But you cook up the chicken, and then you obviously add in the sauce as well. Let me turn this down so it doesn't boil over and I don't burn my house down. And then Italian seasoning, garlic powder. I already added some salt in there. But really, I mean, with as good as this roasted garlic is, you can just do that. If you're joining the chat right now, we're doing a live meal prep. Here, we've got protein pasta, 17 grams of protein per serving. We've got some chicken just boiling up because it's going to be easier that way. Double tap the screen if you're being well tonight. Show some love in the chat. This is the most amount of people we've ever had in here at once, so that's pretty sick. All right, we got this going on. That's not quite done yet. Let's get this back in here. Oh! Fun fact, I worked at a barbecue restaurant in high school. Not that this is barbecue, but I've always loved to cook, and I started to really get into cooking while I was there. Wholesome chat. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Here, okay, so I'll just call you Shrek, okay? Here, we're all about being well. Chat has been wholesome, and this is what I'm talking about. We're just here to have a good time. We're cooking up some protein pasta. We're hanging out tonight. This whole channel is about being well. So if you're being well tonight, double tap the screen, put hashtag BeWell down in the comment section, and let me know what are you guys having for dinner? Did you already eat? And if you have, what did you have? Are you going to have some dessert? And if you're having a dessert, try to have it drinking to death today. Cool. All right. Well, I don't know if that'll help you be well, but I don't know. But if you're going to have some protein with your ice cream, guys, this right here, this brand, I just did a long form video on this. Protein pints, 30 grams of protein per ice cream. If you're a mint chocolate chip lover like me, we got it there. But I will say this cookie dough is absolutely insane. In fact, I have a giveaway in my last video, okay? And tonight at midnight is when everything ends. Alan, give me your blessing so my Minecraft tree grows faster. Here's my blessing to you. I hope it grows as fast as it possibly can. But in that video, we're doing a giveaway. All you got to do is go like the video. You go follow Protein Pints on Instagram, or on Instagram. Go subscribe to them on YouTube, and then put which flavor and comment you'd want to be in there. When you lose weight, where the weight goes. Well, it metabolizes in your system, turns into energy, and then therefore that's what you need. Instead of taking in food as energy, you take your fat, wherever you store your fat, and then your body metabolizes it and uses that as fuel for your body. So technically it goes out of your system is where all that goes. All right, our chicken is done. Let's drain this and let it sit for just a little bit longer. If you guys have any more fitness questions like Shrek did in regards to like where does your fat go? How does your body do these things? Drop it down below. I'd love to help answer any of your fitness, health questions, and those things. I like Owen's explanation better than Alan. Shrek, I ate it. Dang, Alan is literally Bill Nye. I don't think, I'm just good on the spot, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, try protein pints. You will love it. You would have no clue that it is healthy for you ice cream. And if you don't believe me, you might as well enter in the giveaway because it doesn't cost you anything. Protein Pints is covering the cost. So this is going in. We're gonna go in with some garlic powder. If you like Bill Nye, never been so ripped. All right, we're gonna go in with some garlic powder in here. Italiano seasoning. All right. Here's the thing about the kitchen. It's like a blank canvas, all right? If you want to try something, you gotta go for it. I'm blasting fear with a kidney failure. Blasting gear with a kidney failure? What? Shrek. Dude. That's crazy. You gotta tell me how, is it just chic? How do you say your username? I'm curious. I've always been curious of people who will go, don't worry, these are clean. Like, how did you come up with your username? You know what I'm saying? Like, when somebody's like, hey man, your name should be Shake Shrek, all white meat. This is what we're talking about. See, when it comes to chicken, don't worry, I've washed my hands, everything's clean. You can keep it super simple. You boil it. I don't really know how I'm holding this without any type of gloves right now. That one was hot. The good old green guy. No, I know, I know who Shrek is. I'm just like, how did you come up with that name? You just decide? Why did bro pronounce it like Sheen? You know what? I don't really know. To be honest with you guys, so I was in special reading classes for a really long time when I was younger. I'm like fully convinced that I don't actually know how to read, and I'm not even joking with you. Like, part of me in my mind feels like I read everything as if it's hieroglyphics. I've had this conversation with multiple people. Like, I know that the word art is A-R-T, but I'm not really reading it as A-R-T. I just know what it looks like, and that's what we're doing. He's making protein pasta. What is the end product here? I messed up. Oh, dude. Yeah, we're making protein pasta. 17 grams of protein per serving. All right. And then from there, we just boiled some chicken, so now we're adding it in here. We've got Greenwise pasta sauce. It's from the Promised Land, aka Publix. So per serving, you are going to be looking at anywhere between 25 to 30 grams of protein, depending upon how much chicken you get in here, but this is a lot of chicken, so you're going to get a lot of protein. What I was saying is there's multiple kinds of protein pasta. There is the good old Berea, but then there is also Banza. I will show you, I've got some in there, but it's made of lentils, aka beans. But when you cook it, you need to make sure to rinse it off, because if not, then it's not the best. The protein craze, everything has protein now. I know, it really is. Like, you can go to the store and everything just says protein. My rule of thumb is that if it has just as much sugar as it has protein, it doesn't really count. Like the new Starbucks drink, right? I'm pretty sure it says it has like 30 grams of protein or something like that. But there's also like 30 grams of sugar. So it's kind of like, what's the point? So I'm with you on that. Now, I will say, I don't mind it because obviously I like high protein stuff, but you're not wrong in what you're saying. I agree with you there, but we got to hit our protein goal. And sometimes people wonder, how much protein should I get? Everybody says something different, but the rule of thumb that I always tell people is 0.8 to like 1.3 grams of protein per pound of body weight, which is 1 gram per pound of body weight, which is what basically everybody says. So here we've got that. And to your point, Justin, fat-free, which basically ends up just being 100%. I need to make me some pasta though. You've inspired me tonight. Hey, let's go, bro. Well, this one is legit, I will say. But then what I was saying about this cheese, it's literally like if you look at the macros, it's literally 0.000 all the way down to the protein, and then it's 9 grams of it. It's pretty sick. This is the other. Oh, I dropped it. Where's Bonza? Here we go. This is the other one I was telling you guys about. Bonza right here. If you use this, I really like Bonza pasta, but you need to make sure to rinse it after you put it in your strainer, your drainer, whatever you call it, so that way it doesn't have like a bunch of nasty film on it. So anyways, I'll pull this over to you guys. Hey, this looks pretty legit, chat. I've never said that before because I really only do long form content, but I need to get used to saying it. We are going live on here twice a week until I reach 100K. I think I'm at like 90, 91.3, something like that. So double tap. My lives have been doing well after I do it. Could you meal prep this? That's what this is for, O-Dog. So I'm making 3 meals out of this. This is not even necessarily for tonight. I'll probably eat a little bit. We'll do a live taste test in a second. But yeah, totally you can meal prep it. But what I was saying is I'm going live twice a week on here until I reach 100K. I'm trying to get it by December 1st. We'll see if it happens. If it doesn't, it's all good. But that's the goal and we're going to try to do it. So I just happen to have a bowl right here. So we're going to go in, get some chicken, get some pasta. And then what we're also going to do is go in. I love me some bow tie, okay? Hey, let's go. So this is what I said. Is this not bow tie pasta? Like, if you're looking at it, right? I mean, hey, it's a little bow tie. But, farfalle, I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. I'm not Italian whatsoever. Yeah, you're literally famous. It's giving Ryan Reynolds. Thanks. Alrighty, guys. Well, usually I'd make it look a little bit better than this, but, you know, it is what it is. Let me grab me a fork, and then we're going to go in with a taste test. And real quick, if you ever need something, say you're parched, right? You're thirsty, you just got done working out, you need, you know, you're about to go do a show, you're about to sing, whatever it is, you got back from a run, you need to be drinking the silkiest, milkiest, most luxurious water you could ever have, and that is eternal. All right, here we go. Minator. Hey, we don't have that type of language in here. Last week in the video, you mentioned eternal water. Do you like it because it's alkaline for some other reason? To be honest with you, I just really like it. It is great, and I don't know. It's at gas stations all over the place, and it's just what I always use. First of all, that chicken cooked perfectly. Second of all, this sauce right here, absolutely delicious. Low calorie. It's good to go. Ah, okay. Yeah. Mina, appreciate it. Yeah, we try to keep things pretty chill here. We're all about being well. And I don't know. I like to keep things clean, family friendly. You know what I'm saying? Hello, how are you? How's everyone there in the family? Awesome. Everybody's doing great. No complaints on my end. In fact, guys, I'm about to put this away. It's super cheap compared to other water brands. Yes, it is. It's cheap, but luxurious. I think, what is this? 1.5 liters? Something like that? Let me get ready to put this stuff away. So when it comes to meal prepping, again, you can make this as hard or as complicated, not complicated, as you would like to. This is gonna make 3 meals for me. These little containers right here, get them on Amazon. You just literally go on there. I think these were like $8 and I got like 13 of them. Something honestly that doesn't like really make sense, but it's Amazon and Amazon is always a legend for doing this. So this will be 1 day's worth, and the water bottle has a cool effect on the mountain. Amen. Let's see, Alan, are you a chef? Some might say that. No, I am just somebody who likes to try new things. I don't think I'm a bad cook, but I'm not a chef. But if you think that this looks chef-worthy, I will take it because that means that I have fooled you successfully. But No, I just like to share like a lot of high protein recipes, things that I've done and that I ate, and stuff that doesn't feel compromised. He's an amazing chef. Thank you, Owen. Owen, actually in the chat right now, I have made him multiple things. He's had some Gordon Ramsay's cuz. Yeah, same line I say to my wife on the weekend. That's funny. No, I'm not a chef. I just like to cook, and I like to find high protein recipes that don't feel or taste compromised, and share them with my audience. It's not all I do, but it is something I do. But Owen has had actually a steak by me. He's had a few other things. Owen, I can't remember what all I've made for you before. But guys, just like that, we have 3 meals worth. And because of this, we are at 30 grams of protein with the chicken, and then you add a little bit of cheese in there. Again, if you get the fat-free cheddar cheese from Kraft, you could get the mozzarella too. It'd make more sense to get that. And then, oh yeah, the protein queso. Guys, I made this protein queso. It sounds gross, okay? But I promise you it's good. I gotta remember what all it is. Cottage cheese. Think like a little bit of, no, it's just water. You got the Siete, if you've ever seen that brand. It's got like the bird on the front or whatever. But you mix it all together, and then like literally you mix it and then you blend it up, and then you could have some like green chilies in there. And then you could either, I mean, I guess you could bake it, but I just threw it in the microwave. Probably not the best thing, but that's what I did. And then if you use some protein chips, it tastes amazing. Yeah, Dylan missed out on the protein queso. But anyways, guys, we have 3 meals. Here, I'm holding 90 grams of protein in my hand. That is absolutely insane. I'm getting ready to hop off because I got a show I got to catch. But if you guys are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Alan. Here I do all things health and fitness related. Got some challenges coming up. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe if you're interested. We're trying to reach 100K by December 1st. We currently are at like 91.3 or something like that. So anyways, here we're focused on all things being well. I like to have some fun along the way. I'm just a big old idiot who puts myself on camera and does some stuff like this. But anyways, you got to watch Dancing with the Stars. You're right. I love it. All right. And if Robert Irving, wow, I can't talk. If Robert Irwin doesn't win, I'm probably going to cry myself to sleep. So anyways, I will see you guys Thursday. If you're new to the channel, we go live there. Follow me on Instagram, Alan H. Mills. Always remember to be well, and I'll see y'all later.